spent like $500 at FedEx in Santa Monica printing out a massive fucking lens grid that I still have because I was trying to fix the barrel distortion on an 8mm lens, and which failed in the end. But I just assume everyone still uses lens grids everywhere because it's the ground truth of what the hell your lens and film back are doing in the sense of
lens grids and color charts, and not even, there's a right way and a wrong way to even hold a color chart. And, we don't have to get into that now. That's probably some other conversation, but it's about passing that information and sharing that information. And hey, talk about a way to put a large room of people to sleep quickly. In certain shows, it wasn't even an option. You needed to do it, kind of like you're doing when you're doing your motion control, you have a reference object in there that the size so you can lock it in or what have you, and a lot of those tricks. Now, technology does allow us to move past some of that, so you have better checks and balances that can come into play that can facilitate a faster workflow. I'm all for that. I mean, that's great. However, it's understanding, again, pushing the button. That's similar to pushing the button. You want to know why, what's behind it, to make sure you're covered 3 different ways, just in case things go wrong, because roadie rules, to borrow from the music industry, you got one, you got none, right? If something's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong in visual effects, right? So that's where it's about getting that reference data, and not a lot of people gloss over that. Now, it doesn't mean you need to shoot HDRs every single time, or it doesn't mean, like, a lot of people don't shoot texture photos anymore, or they wouldn't know to shoot texture photos with the long lens. With the polarized lens or what have you, and splitting it out and these kind of things. A lot of people, it's like, yeah, of course we do. We do that without even asking, but it's those kind of things.
Big highlights on fucking everything, but yeah.
Yeah, but also it's knowing when you need it and when you don't. Knowing the rules to know when to not necessarily break them, but ignore them and that kind of thing.
No, you're absolutely right. Like, what kind of shoot is this? Am I going to bring a giant Manfrotto tripod with a Nodal Ninja and massive DSLR, or just whip out a Theta and, that'll do, because we're not doing car reflections or anything that needs to be that sharp. Yeah, making the right decisions on the tools that you have rather than
exactly
the most painful process every single time.